Welcome guys. In today's class we are going to talk about the sentence and its kind. So first of all, let's talk that what is sentence. Sentence is the combination of words which make a complete scene. So first of all, we are moving forward, but I want to remind you that you should not forget to subscribe this channel and also press the bell button to get my notification. Sentence In sentence, words are combined in a manner and in an order that everyone can easily understand it. Right? A sentence consists of a meaning, of a scene. Right? For example, I'm saying that I'm kicking the ball. I'm kicking the ball. So this is the sentence which contains an idea, which contains a meaningful thought, a meaningful action. Okay. So words can also be combined in orderless form which have no any order. For example, I'm taking the example of I am writing. So this is the sentence. This is the sentence, and if I say that writing am I, so grammatically this is not a sentence. In general way, you can, if somebody do not understand the English grammar and he does not know anything about the grammar, so he can say that it is a sentence, but grammatically and semantically it is not a sentence. The structure is also not a sentence because the verb is at the beginning and subject is at the end, right? So this is the sentence. Okay? This is the sentence. Now we are moving forward to its types. What are its types? This is classified as, the types are classified as on the basis of structure and on the basis of function, right? Structurally, sentence is divided into four kinds: simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and compound complex sentence. The first is simple sentence, the second is compound, the third one is complex, and fourth one is compound complex. Okay, now for example, what is simple sentence? Simple sentence consists of an independent clause. Here is the point of clause and phrase. Clause and phrase. Clause and phrase. Clause is the combination of words with a meaningful sound, a complete scene. It is also an independent clause. The independent clause is called, you can also call it simple sentence. Simple sentence, right? You can also call it simple sentence. For example, I say that he is coming, right? It is also a clause as well as a sentence, simple sentence. The simple sentence consists of independent clause, right? It is an independent clause. We also call it simple sentence. Okay, this is the clause. Now phrase, what is phrase? Combination of words. For example, I say combination of words which stands for one term, which stands as a whole one term. For example, you will now understand by the example. For example, I say the beautiful car. Beautiful car. It is noun. Okay, a beautiful car. For example, in a sentence, I say that I like cars. I like cars, right? I like cars. Now I can also place I like beautiful cars. Beautiful cars. I can also say that I like beautiful cars. Now this is a noun and this is also a noun, but there are two words. But the term stands as a whole. Term stands as a whole. For example, another sentence. Um, for example, I said that the shopkeeper gave me books. So this is the shopkeeper. This is the subject. The subject also can also contain two or three words. Okay, that stands as a whole as one subject. For example, I say that the old shopkeeper. The old. This is now one word, but it is not one word. It is phrase. Okay, we call it phrase. Phrase contains of two or more words, but it is not a sentence, right? It is not a sentence. Two or three words that stands as a whole in a subject, in verb, in noun. Okay, this is called the phrase. Now I hope that you will understand clause and phrase, the difference between clause and phrase. Clause, there are two clauses for independent clause, independent and dependent. Independent clause can stand by itself. It can stand by itself, but the dependent clause cannot be stand by itself. For example, I say that I was reading a book which was, listen now, you will understand, which was really charming. So here are two clauses. The one is independent and the other is dependent. For example, I was reading a book. This is independent clause. It can stand by its own. It doesn't need any explanation. But for expanding the sentence, I added independent, a dependent clause. It is dependent now. Was really charming. So was really charming. I cannot write it by its own. It cannot be stand by its own. Right? This is called the dependent clause, and which this is called the dependent conjunction. Okay, independent are but and this is dependent. Okay, now if I connect two independent clauses, I was driving and he was sitting sitting next to me. Here now it contains two main clauses, two inde independent clauses, right? I was driving. I know the writing is going to be small, but I'm speaking as well, so you should understand it. I was driving, and I was driving. It is independent clause. It can stand by its own. And he was sitting next to me. He was sitting next to me. It is also independent clause. It can be stand by its own. Therefore, the and is called the uh, independent conjunction. It is called coordinating and coordinating conjunction and subordinating conjunction, right? It is uh, here I which This which is the subordinating conjunction. Subordinating. And this and is coordinating. Coordinating conjunction. Right? So this was the main difference between class and praise. What is class and what is praise? I hope that you will better understand